But it's mostly poda.
Poda is a bad word.
Mi flaca for women, mi flaco for men.
Good nickname. In that case, Mexico goes bad. Mi flaco, mi flaca, mi gordo, mi gorda, mi amor, mi corazón, mi ciela, mi...
Just make a video for Mexico next time.
Hi.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we are speaking the same Spanish and we're like, what did you say?
What word is that?
Sometimes I don't understand what they're saying. Like they have like weird words.
No, you guys have weird words.
No, you don't.
It's not only me. I'm the only European here. That's why you're bullying me.
Okay.
It's our turn.
Yeah, I think, for example, when we call a friend, we say like, mi compa ya.
We say compi.
¿Compi?
Yeah.
Oh, ¿en serio?
Compi. Compi is like compañero.
Ajá, exacto. Mi compa.
Oh, I can pretty much understand everything, even if it's like a word that we don't use in Spain, because I have a lot of friends from Latin America, so especially Mexico. Like I learn a lot of new words. Maybe you guys use something that I might not know, but I kind of like understand the context.
Well, I can understand mostly like if you're from Spain or Mexico or somewhere like Chile. But like sometimes I struggle to understand like some specific words that like slangs from each country.
Sometimes I don't even understand my own country. Like because we are so big and some people from the north and people from the south that we're like, what did you say? I didn't understand.
Like it's kind of the same with Mexico. Our country is kind of big, so we have a different accent in everywhere and different dialect. So sometimes, for example, chama is for friend. In the center of the country we say parcero, but in the north we say llave. Like you are my key. You are my llave. Yeah, it's kind of like you are my friend.
In English, we say police.
In Spain, we say policía.
In Bolivia, like we also say policía, but I mean many people refer to them as pacos.
Pacos?
There comes the paco, like something like.
The Pacos are coming.
I don't know why.
Exactly.
That's so weird.
In Venezuela we say policía, but also pacos too.
Where in Colombia we also call it policía, but because it's the common word. But we say to tombos.
Tombos? That's even worse. Tombos.
In Mexico we say policía. That's the easy one.
I think they say la ley or something.
La ley. Also like la ley. When ya cayó la ley, it's because the police is coming and because you are going to get probably in jail because you did something bad. Ya cayó la ley. Or it can be also like your mom, like ya cayó la ley, like because you are going to be grounded.
Say policía, but like sometimes we also use the word chuta. Viene la chuta.
Ayuda?
La chuta.
Sounds like a bad word.
Is that like a bad way to say policía?
But if you say it fast, sounds like vino la ayuda.
No, it's chuta.
We have one too that it's like a little bit disrespectful way to call the police. We say pasma.
Pasma.
Yeah, like gangsters will say, oh, the pasma is coming.
Policia, I've heard that before, but I haven't heard the other ones. Those are the first time I heard it. In English, we say money.
In Spain, we say dinero.
Well, we say like dinero. I heard la pasta, like they say la pasta.
Oh, pasta.
La pasta, yeah.
We also say
Give me the
pasta.
pasta. Oh, yeah.
In Venezuela we say dinero, or we can say plata.
But in Colombia we have three words to say it. We say dinero, plata, and billuyo.
Billuyo.
Yeah, billuyo means a lot of money. Yeah.
In Mexico, we can say plata, we can say dinero, we can say la feria, el chivo, los billetes.
Why you have so many words for the same thing?
Mexico is really big.
Oh my god.
In Mexico, depends of the city, so you can have a lot of things. Even though, for example, like a tiny money that you have it in some point, it's el clavo, because it's just like a tiny money that you have in case of an emergency. But it's money, but it's just like a part money.
We said plata, guita, dinero. We mostly say guita. ¿Tenés guita? Do you have money? We don't use that much dinero. It's like mostly like plata or guita.
I've heard dinero. I think that's like really common, but the other ones also my first time hearing them. Yeah, there is a lot of words, especially the back row. I feel like it just kept going and going, and I was like, my brain was slow. I was like trying to keep up, trying to remember them, but yeah, because like in the States, you're just like, oh, money or cash, dollars, that's just it. There's no like diversity in the language.
It's one country that has a lot of them. You have like 20 words for the same thing.
In English, we say cell phone.
In Spain, we say móvil.
We say celular.
In Venezuela we say celular.
In Colombia we say celular or teléfono celular.
In Mexico, we can say el celular, el cel, o el teléfono.
In Argentina, we say celular.
The most common to English is Mexico and Spain, especially Spain. It was like mobile, yeah, because old and back in the day it would be called a mobile phone.
Mobile phones. In Spain, we say mobile, like móvil, only if it's like the cell phone itself. But if it's like the old ones, the ones that you have at home, we call it teléfono. Yeah, but some people still say teléfono. Like older people, if they call about the mobile, they would say teléfono as well.
In English, we say party.
In Spain, we say fiesta.
I think we refer to it as sometimes as reventón.
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 Reventon sounds like an old word. Like my mom would say that.
Let's have a reventón.
Let's go to the reventon.
Yeah, like they all guys trying to hang out with the 20s, like reventón.
It's like such a millennial kind of word.
Yeah.
In Venezuela, we say rumba.
Rumba.
Well, in Colombia, we have 3 words. One is the common one, fiesta. The second one is parranda, and the other one is rumba.
In Mexico, we also use parranda in some parts of the country. Fiesta is the most common.
Finally, just 2 words.
No, it's because maybe it depends on the people or like the city. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to Al Desmadre. And it's like
Desmadre.
Al Desmadre. That is like I'm going to make a party.
Going crazy.
Going
That
crazy.
we are gonna get crazy. Yeah.
I think we also have like la farra.
La farra.
La farra, sí. It's like I'm going to the farra, like party where especially they're going to drink a lot of alcohol. La farra.
In Argentina, we say joda, mostly joda or fiesta. There's also some people who use rumba, but like we use the verb rumbear. But it's mostly joda.
Joda is a bad word.
But rumba comes from the dance, right? Isn't rumba like a dance?
I think it's dance too, but in Venezuela, like we in a rumba, we dance salsa, tambor, merengue, everything.
I was expecting fiesta. I feel like that's on par with like dinero. I already knew that one, but I thought more people would have said fiesta, but I think like 3 of you. That was shocking. I thought that was a more... In English, we say boyfriend and girlfriend.
In Spain, we say novio or novia.
Well, in Bolivia, if you have a girlfriend, you say mi mina. If you have a boyfriend, you say mi mina. Like
What is boyfriend? Mino?
but I think it's mostly for women. Like we say mi mina, minita.
It sounds Brazilian, like Portuguese. Menina. Yeah.
In Venezuela, we say novio and novia.
Yeah, in Colombia, we say also novio, novia.
In Mexico, we can say novio, novia, or like another one is like mi vato, or mi morro, mi morra, or like, depends a lot. And for example, I think that we use more like nickname to call like your boyfriend or girlfriend.
In Argentina, we say novia and novio, but we also can use like I can with my pibe, with my mi guacho, pibe, piba.
Pibe and guacha.
It's just like a way to say like woman and man, but like we also can call our boyfriends and girlfriends like.
Well, I think in Bolivia we also say like mi flaca for women and mi flaco
No,
for
but
men.
that's the nickname. I know, in that case, oof, Mexico goes bad. Oh, Mexico. Like, it's mi flaco, mi flaca, mi gordo, mi gorda, mi amor, mi corazón, mi ciela, mi...
Just make a video for Mexico next. They need their own video.
So I heard you guys say like novio a lot, except for Bolivia. Why is that?
I don't know. I guess we're just different. I guess
Bolivia because doesn't have water.
that's basically what we do between Latin countries. We say very harsh words, but at the end of the day, we're friends. We never have words.
Who said we're
like
friends?
that. No, you're not.
You're not Latin.
I'm from Europe, bro.
In English, we say work.
In Spain, we say trabajo.
In Bolivia, we say el trabajo.
In Venezuela, we say trabajo.
Okay, in Colombia, we say trabajo, but we also use camello.
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 Yeah, I know, like camello in Spain is something different.
It's an animal. Ah, the drug dealer.
I know, like it sounds bad. Like Colombia, you call the word camello, but the thing is,
What kind of work are you doing?
the thing is like, yeah, we call it camello or we call it trabajo.
Okay.
I'm like lost over here. I'm like, why is everybody laughing?
They just use kind of weird words.
Basically, the word that they use in Colombia, in Spain would mean a drug dealer.
In Mexico, we say mi trabajo, mi chamba. Also, yeah, it's like a slang because when you have a work from Monday to Friday and you work from 9 to 5.
In Argentina, we say laburo o trabajo.
Oh yeah, it's in Bolivia. We also say laburo actually.
Finally, you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Yay!
So laburo sounds like labor. It translates to labor?
Exactly, you're right.
In English, we say high school.
In Spain, we say instituto.
In Bolivia, we say like colegio.
In Venezuela, we say bachillerato.
In Colombia, we say colegio or bachillerato.
In Mexico, we can say preparatoria o prepa o bachillerato o el bache.
In Argentina, we say secundaria.
Some of the words are similar to English. I think Spanish is the most similar.
I think we also have la casa del saber. We also call that.
I think it depends of the context. Like if we know what we're talking about, oh, so you mean that word is this? Maybe like we kind of ask because we don't have that kind of word. But definitely not la casa del saber.
You don't say, I'm a senior of La Casa del Saber. You don't say that. It sounds so weird.
What about in Mexico? Because you said that there's so many like different cities and states that use different versions.
Like we know sometimes like the word that is used maybe in the north and in the south, but sometimes you get a little bit confused. Like we know sometimes like, oh, in Mexico we say it this way, but sometimes it's like I only know how they say it in the center or in the south and in the north, and you're like, what did you say? Yeah, it's complicated in Mexico.
You keep using like when it comes to your turn, it's like so many words. Is that like really common for everyone in Mexico to know all like the different dialects?
No, it's not common. I live all around Mexico.
Oh.
So every time actually was a problem for me because I was coming from the north and then I went to the middle and they didn't understand me when I asked them. So they were like, okay. So that's why I know like.
So you have language barriers in your own country.
Yes.
Wow. In English, we say road.
In Spain, depends on the usage, we would use calle or carretera.
In Bolivia, I think it's el camino.
In Venezuela is calle.
In Colombia, it also depends. We could use camino or calle.
In Mexico, we can say calle, camino. Well, no, the other one is like the highway, so it's carretera. It depends a lot in the context.
In Argentina, it really depends of the context, but it's mostly calle or camino. Oh, because like in Argentina,
I think Argentina is the wrong one. That's why they
Excuse me. Like no, because like in Argentina we pronounce the Y and the double L like she. We don't say also yo me llamo. We say yo me llamo.
They all kind of sound like the same word, but is it like the spelling is different or the accent of the country?
The accent.
It's just the way that we're reading it. Yeah, the pronunciation.
Calle.
Calle.
In English, we say fish.
In Spain, we say pez or pescado.
In Bolivia, we also say el pez o el pescado.
In Venezuela, we say pescado.
In Colombia, we say pez if it's in the water and pescado if it's already or eat.
In Mexico, we also say pez or pescado.
Yeah, in Argentina we also say pez and pescado.
You guys, again, like the last word, you said the same word again, but with different, it's still the same as same spelling. You guys have a different word for fish and cooked fish? I mean, like you have to specify?
Yeah, pez means like the one who's alive in the water,
Yeah,
and pescado means the one that you eat. Pez, pescado.
Pez, pescado.
Pez, pescado.
Pez, pescado.
Pez, pescado.
Pez, pescado.
Argentina is different.
I told you that the CA is like ga.
Pescado.
Pescado.
Pescado. Pescado. No, pescado.
Pez.
Pescado. Pescado.
Pescado. We're also different though. They say pez, we say pez.
It was harder like that. Like it wasn't much, but it was more noticeable than the other.
Yeah, we were pescado and she was pescado.
In English, we say beach.
In Spain, we say playa.
In Bolivia, we say la playa.
In Venezuela, we say la playa.
In Colombia, we say la playa o el mar.
In Mexico, we can say la playa, la costa, or al mar.
In Argentina we say la playa.
Playa.
Even Argentina, same spelling.
Yeah.
Well, I heard plaza, to be honest. Like,
Playa.
yes,
Playa.
La playa. La
Because
playa.
the Y, they do the sh.
It was really fun to hear different words.
It was kind of funny because like I didn't expect some words actually that like didn't really make sense, but it was interesting. Yeah.
For me, like that is the beautiful thing about Spanish. It's like even though we speak the same language, sometimes we don't understand each other, and we can make fun of us.
I mean, it's friendly.
Yeah, it's a friendly
friendly.
way. So I find like that is the beautiness of Spanish.
I didn't expect to be so dramatic.
No,
You guys are so dramatic.
It was actually really interesting. It was my first time having this experience hearing so many different Spanishes. And I feel like with most other languages, there's not many variations. Like there's even English, it's not that hard to understand people from New Zealand, Australia. So I think it was really my first time being around an environment where it's so similar but so different with the speaking. And it was really interesting to hear the differences.
Make me realize that I'm the only country that has so many words for everything.
Extended vocabulary. The dictionary might be thick.
Today we compare the different words between different Spanish languages.
If you like the video, please subscribe, like, and comment down below.
See you next time.
Bye!